Organization has kindly invited a couple of past winners of the award to give out the award this year. I don't know about you, Sandy, but it's one of the proudest moments of my life when I received this award.
Well, it really was, Jim. You know, it makes all that hard work and dedication mean a lot, and to have the Toronto Thoroughbred Racing Club, you know, honor you with the award of merit. Yeah, it's very special.
It's very special because, you know, it's a people award. It comes from the racing fans, the horse players. That's what I found very interesting about it. And I was looking back at some of the past winners. You know, Amy Taylor won this award, Frankie Merrill won this award, of course, you won this award, Dan Loisel won the award. People over many generations have won it.
Well, READE is joining a great crowd of people. Jim Bannon won it, so yeah, a great crowd of people that he's joining, and just amazing over the years how many great people have won this award.
You know, sometimes we get lost in the statistics of the game. Sometimes the image presented on the screen is not the real person. And I think that's the case with READE. I've known READE for many, many years and have stayed good friends. And I can remember many phases to his career. Some of them not as illustrious as his current phase, I may add. You know, I can remember when READE was grooming horses. He was galloping horses and doing a pretty good job, and galloping some of the best horses that we had here on the track. For a little while after he had a kind of a nasty spill in the morning, he was working with Woodbine here, running the money back and forth. He loved that. For anybody that's an old-timer in this room, I don't see any, but anyway, he would write the changes on the board. He would be the guy that would do that. I was just always waiting to see what the scratches would be. Of course, now they come out digitally and electronically, but to do that by hand was a great thing. And then he became a, you know, the jockey's agent, famous jockey's agent, head of the Jockeys Association in the United States. He was the proprietor for Rick Kennedy. He ran that stable, hired Phil England as his trainer, had many outstanding horses. And then finally he became a trainer. But, I mean, that's a long list to get to that point. Plus, it's what's behind the man. His wife, Janice, is with us this evening. Janice, a very proud evening for you as well. Congratulations. And Janice is not just the perfect wife, by the way. She is the business partner. She is the one that helps run the clerical part. Absolutely, and keeps READE home at night, which is very important. But anyway, he has come a long, long way, and we know his, the statistics. He's trained horses of the year. He's been the champion trainer. He's done many outstanding things from a racing point of view. But let me just take you behind that curtain and tell you about many of the charitable things that READE is involved in. For many, many years now, he has been one of the main sponsors, along with many of his owners, of the Backstretch Chaplaincy of Canada, Ontario Division. And that is not something he's done publicly, it's something he's done through the back door to make sure that the chaplaincy for the backstretch workers continues to operate. And I salute him for that. He has been a tremendous supporter of the Canadian Horse Racing Hall of Fame, both through his own pocket and through his own energy. He has traveled the world and been an outstanding ambassador for our game. And he's here day in and day out. If there's a group to be had here at Woodbine, just happened on Sunday, as a matter of fact. There was a group at his barn. They gave them an outstanding tour. You know, just the promotion, the ambassador, hoping that they would come back now that they know a little bit more about racing and a little bit more about this outstanding gentleman. So what he's done in racing is fabulous. What he's done for the backstretch community, to my mind, is even greater, and that's sort of kept out of the headlines. So, Sandy, let's take a minute now and present READE with this trophy, this lifetime trophy, from all of you that, you love betting on his horses, you love seeing him, you love hearing what he says. He's got those great quips on TV. What about some memories of you and READE together?
Well, you know what, I remember READE Baker. I started in 1966, and READE studies started back in 1965. Didn't know READE very well until READE became a jockey agent. Then I got to know him real well because he was Gary Stahlbaum's agent. Colin Wick was my agent. And I heard READE and Colin had a few arguments in the racing office a few times about different horses they wanted to ride. So he had some great battles, and he was a fantastic agent. He had Ron Hansen. He had the great Avelino Gomez. Gomez's agent, and not everybody can be an agent for Avelino Gomez, I heard, but Reed did a great job for him as well. Did a fantastic job for Gary Stahlbaum, and I'll tell you what, gave us fits as an agent when Colin was my agent back then too. Became a fantastic trainer. I know anytime I ever had an opportunity when I was riding to ride a horse for Reed, he always had them ready, and I always wanted to ride horses for Reed Baker, because he always had great horses as well. When I retired from the riding part, I started doing TV. Anytime I ever asked Reed to do an interview, he never said no. He said, I don't know what I'm going to say about this horse, but you can ask me any question you want. I may not have an answer. And I remember so many times, and I finally stopped asking him, so what did you tell the rider? Every single time he said, I told him not to screw it up. What instructions did you give him? And they were the instructions that he gave him. Fantastic career for Reed right from the very beginning. We were just chatting over there, and Reed said the very first day he worked on the racetrack, he walked in the stall with the horse, and the horse reared up on his hind legs. I'll tell you, if you can make it through that, Jim, then you're going to end up having a great career.
And just one aside, I can remember my first day, because we all started at the same time 50 years ago, was that first time I walked into
50
this...
years?
50 years. 50 years.
Oh. It was 50 years.
After I had walked my
16.
first horse, the guy in charge of our stable sent me down to the race office to get a left-handed saddle stretcher and 2 sky hooks. Actually, he sent me over to Merrill's to pick them up, and they looked for them for most of the afternoon while I waited for them.
Or the key to the quarter pole.
There is
You can't
no
start the
left-handed
races till you
saddle
have.
stretcher.
You can't start the race till you get the key to the quarter pole. And you go to one barn and they say, well, you know what, we just passed it on to so-and-so. I think he's in barn 8, which was on the other end of the backstretch. So, oh yeah, some fun times back then.
So we had our great initiations. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to honor someone for their generosity, and that would be Reed.
Mr. Reed Baker. Toronto Thoroughbred Racing Club, Reed, it's a pleasure and an honor to present you with the Award of Merit. Congratulations to 2014. Would you like to say a few words?
Well, obviously, thank you. I saw the camera there at that Marquette. You must be around somewhere. No, I think, you know, who should get this besides me? You guys should get it. I think the Thoroughbred Training Club has been a fantastic thing for years and years and years. And it's a basic part of Woodbine. It's an important part, a very important part. And I'm very honored that you would honor me.
I remember you a long time when you first started, when you were an agent for Stahlbaum, and you did good work around the racetrack. You always helped the backstretch people, and I was on the HBVA, and I know you always helped religion and the backstretch and help people, and no better guy around the racetrack. You're a great trainer, you're a great man. The Toronto Thoroughbred Racing Club wants to give you this trophy of merit.
Thank you.